Dispatch, copy that. Go ahead, show me en route. We're getting called to a bank robbery in progress. We're gonna go ahead and take a look at the details of this call and head over to the scene. We're about a little over half a mile away. So let's see what's going on. Officers were called to Fleeca on Del Perro after reports of a group of armed individuals entering the bank. When officers arrived, they were threatened and shots were fired, although no one was hit. Officers then followed protocol to fall back and establish a perimeter around the area. Command post has been set up. Rendezvous with the officer in charge. Copy that. Dispatch, go ahead, show me en route. Code 3. We'll get to the scene there and see what we can do. There have been some updates with the latest Peter U callouts to this particular hostage callout that make it a little more smooth and realistic. So we'll check out some of that today. Let's just get on scene first. Thank you guys for hanging in there with me. I apologize for being sick this week. My voice is finally coming back. I feel like I'm getting I'm past the worst and I'm on the upswing, so I really do appreciate it. Hit me out of nowhere. All right, so it looks like we have units on scene. We're actually going to run the curb here and sneak through here. Good to see you. Okay, looks like there's a car out front that has been opened.
Attention all units. Officers are at the scene.
Got a command officer over here. Weasel News van is here.
Let's just call me, okay? How are they?
Occasionally we get people sneaking through the barrier there. What's going on? What we got here today? How many suspects? Best information suggests 6 suspects. How many hostages? We do not know. At least 4 hostages. Okay. Weapons. No precise information. Any communication. Officers who arrived were fired upon, so they followed protocol and fell back. Do we have cameras inside? We have arranged with security company. Get live feeds. All right. Let's check out these live feeds here in a second. What, in terms of contact, what options? Try ringing the internal phone, or we could call a cell phone that we know is inside the building. All right, so cool thing about this particular call is the amount of options. There's so many options to go through. You can really play it however you want to. Typically, we try to ring the internal phone line, but I'm curious about trying a cell phone today. All right, I'm gonna take a look at the feed here. Okay, so 2 armed. We got a couple hostages up front. Looks like 3 armed up front. 1 by the vault. Vault itself is empty, but behind the desk doesn't look like we have good view. There appears at least to be 1, potentially 2 armed behind the desk. All right. Okay, so he did hand me some grenades if we want to take that approach, similar to the SWAT 4 game. I'm not going to worry about the alarm at this time. Let's try to talk to him on cell. Might not get a pickup. All right. Oh, somebody answered. I will also mention we've got the Winco Bearcat in here. That's from Toy. Replaces the ESU unit we had in before. Who am I speaking with, please? Oh, they're holding me at gunpoint, officer. You have to do something. We're gonna get you out of there. How many suspects? I'm not sure. I think there's 6. That goes in line with everyone else's theories about how many are in there. How many are you being held? He just said that if I tell you, I'll get shot. So they know he's talking to us. What can we do to help resolve this peacefully? They want Weasel News to be allowed right up to the front of the building. Make sure they use the phrase "banks wizards." Okay, we cannot let media have access to this. That just seems very unsafe. So we'll tell them. It's probably not going to like this. I wish some of these options it had like exclamation or parentheses lie or something like that. I'm not going to be able to do that. What can we do to get a hostage release? Body armor for 6 needs to be delivered to the front door. Okay. So they've requested 2 things. One be immediate access. I'm not going to do that because that's just way too risky. The body armor, however, that might be something we can arrange. We'll see what we can do, but we're going to need a hostage released. Apparently that is acceptable. Have it delivered out front. Okay. All right, so stay on the line for me. Okay, so let's go. Oh, they released 1 hostage as a sign of goodwill. So technically, where's that hostage at? Do we get a hostage out, guys? There is an orange marker on the map. I think that might be the 1 hostage release. It's hard to verify. If we walk around here, though. I imagine they're going to want to use that car to drive away from the scene. Yep, okay, that's our 1 hostage. So we do have 1 hostage out. So I can take the approach of actually lying to them and then just make a tactical entry, which I think we're going to do. I don't know that we're going to be able to get any more hostages out of the situation. I don't want to really give them body armor. I feel like that's going to lead to not good things. But also the fact that we lied to them, they might not like that. So let's look at our options. All right, negotiation not working. We need to make tactical entry. Okay, is that a possibility? All right, I think they're all coming towards me to follow me. All right, let me. What I'm gonna do is get a helmet out of here. We'll get our armor on. I do have gas, so I could try to chuck in some gas. Yeah, we'll just use one of these helmets. There we go. All right, in terms of weapons, what do we have? All right, we're gonna grab a rifle out of here. Alright, we've got our rifle now. Everybody's following me at the moment. Okay. So guys, here's the plan. Let's go over here. Let's have a chat. Alright, so we're gonna be making tactical entry here. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna chuck some gas in first. Then you're gonna follow me in. We're gonna let the gas disperse a little bit so we're not affected by it. Hopefully the gas will be able to render them a little off guard, and we'll try to get as many hostages out. We don't have a firm count on the number of hostages. We know at least 3 in there. 1's been released, and Intel is telling us there's 6 hostiles in there. So be prepared. They all appear to be armed. All right, we're gonna line up on this side of the road, and we're gonna make entry. I believe this is one of the updates because before, if I remember correctly, once you made the decision to make a tactical entry, they just started to file in automatically. Now you have a little more control of the scene. Hard thing here is going to be the door is going to be shut. So I don't know how well we'll be able to chuck gas in there. It's going to be difficult. We're going to line up on this, behind this thing. Whoa, 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 whoa. Gentlemen.
Christ. Damn it! Keep your eyes peeled!
Okay, so the door's actually a little down here. Let's get my gas out. Might go into first person with this. Oh, somebody's running out. We have shots fired. Oh, God. Shots fired. We're going to make entry. Oh, God.
Jesus.
This is not going to plan.
You shit.
Is this guy an armed gunman? It's hard to tell. Some people are giving up, actually.
You idiot.
I cannot tell if they're just fleeing or they
Piece of crap.
are giving up.
Oh, man.
All right, let's move in. Looks like they killed some of them. All right, watch out, guys.
Whoa, geez.
We got 2 behind the counter.
Holy shit. Little dick.
Couple armed behind the counter.
Fuck. You shit me? Damn it.
Reloading.
Shit. Christ. Impossible. Holy shit. You moron.
Be back here. All right, you okay? Let's get you out of here.
Police, stop whatever the hell you're doing.
We're just detaining you, ma'am.
Shit.
All right, get her out of here. Okay, AI needs a little bit of work here.
This is crazy.
They're all over the place. We got multiple down here. I think a couple of them actually fled. It'd be cool if they were fleeing, if you know, they could get captured or something. I don't know that the team did too much besides just following me. I don't know if I missed a command or anything. All right, we do have some hostages over here as well. So let's go ahead. We'll report back to the scene commander, let him know what just happened. So right now we just need to get barriers removed.
Appreciate it. Christ.
You know what? I wonder if we are supposed to tell him, please cover me as I make entry. We need EMS to get through since we have multiple down. Scene is secured at the moment. I'm gonna search this car. I think this is a car they were driving or pointing to use as a getaway vehicle before police secured everything. So let's go ahead and search this thing. Got a pocket knife, a bloody hammer. Alright, guys. So you can individually dismiss them, it appears.
Thanks.
Only they're out of my way.
Appreciate it.
Let's run this plate as well, see if it was stolen or anything like that.
Suspect's license plate.
The barriers have been removed, so we'll go ahead and request EMS to get on scene.
A traffic violation. Rockford Hills. A traffic felony.
Come back as stolen.
Proceed with caution. Officers report a civilian shot. We have multiple injuries. Dispatch units from Rockford Hills Fire Department.
So this thing just is going to need to be picked up.
From Rockford Hills. Respond code 3.
All right, for the one detained, we'll just have her be picked up. She'll go in for questioning, make sure she's not in on this.
On Boulevard Del Perro, north of the Rockford Hills Pump and Run.
Make sure I have all the weapons collected.
Roger.
Looks like we had, I think, 1 or 2 hostages killed during that altercation. I know she was a hostage. I think this guy back here was a hostage as well. I think 2 hostages were killed. Alright, EMS is on scene. Alright, man, we're gonna take you in for some further questioning, okay? I believe this unit over here is gonna take care of her. I think there's an invisible block going on here. Okay, we had 1 over here we need to detain, actually. She did good staying here. All right, ma'am, go ahead, put your hands behind your back. You're being detained just for questioning.
Police!
Like I said, you're not necessarily in trouble. We just got to figure out if you're involved at all with this situation, okay? We're going to search you as well, make sure you don't have any weapons on you. All right. So let's get a transport out here for you as well. They'll do the whole thing of identifying her as well as asking her questions about what exactly occurred here today.
Rockford Hills Pump and Run in Rockford Hills. Roger.
I'll leave her right there. Get back to the scene. Looks like we got medics working it. Oh, one of the hostages looks like they're gonna make it. That's awesome.
Shit.
Two in here though, looks like they're gonna be dead. They only sent 1 ambulance for all these people. All right, we'll also briefly talk to the news guy here, see if he wants anything. It's gonna be 3 deceased, 1 saved. So all in all, 1 hostage was unfortunately murdered. I mean, it's 1 too many. We'll also get the coroner on scene to collect the bodies. Alright, sir, did you have any questions for the police? What's going on here? Doing my job to bring accurate reporting. Yeah, that's all he wanted to do. That's fine. As long as he doesn't enter the scene while it's active, he is good to be there. Alright, coroner's here. They're going to take pictures, and we'll do a final report to the commanding officer. Then we should be pretty much cleaned up here. I mean, it was pretty sloppy operation. Wanted to try out some new things with calling the cell phone and then not giving them the body armor. I don't know if I might have missed an option for them to cover me as I made a tactical approach. I'm not too sure. It's hard to tell. But I know some of the AI behavior was changed between this update and the last update, which is why I wanted to do this call out again. Now, this call out takes place at several other locations across San Andreas at other banks. So there's always the potential for us to definitely do more of these. All right, they're looking good in there. All right, basically tell them to clean it up, and shortly we can move on out. All right, we're gonna pack it up. We didn't have any court cases for today. So, guys, as always, I appreciate you watching. Thanks so much, and I'll see you guys on the next patrol.